Now, helping her with her situation, have you ever came by just for moral support and comfort?
In terms of working with Cynthia, based on her handicap of being blind, and I didn't know how to deal with the level of support that she was needing, so I just never turned my phone off. I gave her my cell phone number, my personal contact, and really it was more or less provided her the opportunity to call me whenever she felt like she needed to call me.
You know, when they wouldn't clean when they wouldn't clean the snow or the ice from the stairway, and every time somebody would try to break in, now we don't even call the cops because they don't come. As far as the windows, they're all screwed, so we hear them unscrewing the windows and trying to get in. It doesn't matter what time of day it is, they'll still try to get in. You know, we kept calling and calling. I mean, for 2 months, 3 months that we lived here, we had boards on the windows if we wasn't here. I'm blind, so I put the oven cleaner on by an accident. I didn't know that it was the oven cleaner, and I thought the house was on fire. And I called the BHA, and the apartment was still listed as vacant, and there was boards on the window. We didn't call to tell anybody that the boards were on the window because we were afraid they were still going to try to evict us, because they kept on trying to evict us. So anything that went wrong, there was times that we kept quiet, and then when we said things, like, I know my uncle had called, and he had made a report about the house, and BHA had called me, one of the managers that was over here, and she was mad at the fact that somebody called to tell them that we had no heat. So in the winter times we wouldn't have heat.
In terms of help, I don't want to speak too negatively on it, but their response, I don't believe they walked into the situation. They really took a hold of the situation by coming, visiting, seeing how she was living, to really understand the emergency that was in place. I worked with Boston Housing Authority, the Commission for the Blind, and in terms of getting them that energy boost that I was looking for them to have, it took a little while to get it up there.
How do you think your children were affected by this?
I feel they were, like my son, I have a son who likes to do sports, and he would wonder how come he can't go out, because they have gunshots and all that. Or everybody, like my son with the brain tumor and my other son would stay together in one room, and the girls, we would be in another room. So they're affected. My daughter, she won't even go to the bathroom by herself. There was at one point in time where she would have peed herself, you know, because she was too scared. So every time she goes to the bathroom, you have to walk her to the bathroom. And this is supposed to be home, and it's not home. We're gonna die in here. We just pray and pray and pray and count the days and hope and that we would just be able to get out of here, just to get out of here. You know, just to be able to sit outside. But I would never wish this on anyone. And we hurt so much just from living here. This was hell, and it still is until we move out of here.
I believe right now they've been confined to 2 rooms, confined to a hot house on the summer nights. And now what the place that she's moving into has plenty of yard space. Everything that she was looking for, I believe she has in this home that she's going into. She won't have to move unless she wants to. And the kids can grow, and she can retire at this house. She can call this her base.
So how do you guys feel about the new home?
Feel real good about it. Little uncertain, but good.
Fantastic.
The best thing about leaving?
That I don't feel in danger.
I wasn't always blind, but when I could see, the people that we needed help from never seen us. And it's like now that I can't see, you know, one of the people that we never even expected to even help us out of our wildest dreams. I mean, come on. City council, nobody thinks city council is going to personally, come into their living environment and actually help them, but he did. And I mean, that's like a blessing from God in itself. To people that think it's hopeless, it's not hopeless. I mean, I think we're living proof of that. And I think, we need to celebrate that, there's some agencies that are funded that don't do their job.
I didn't know how it was going to happen without the support of just people hearing this case, and it was kind of hard to get people to want to hear and take it home with them, because I took it home with me. So it was a lot of issues going on that I was like, wow, I can't believe that no one else is responding that should be responding.